Erotic spanking is an art and must be approached with mindfulness and emotional intelligence for it to be truly effective in your Dom-Sub relationship. Part of this art form is choosing the right tools in your scene. That's why in this video, I'm sharing a handful of my favorite toys for intense impact play that are perfect for those extra sadistic moods. But it's important to reinforce that negotiation and consent are mandatory, where the dominant walks away with complete clarity on the submissive's hard and soft limits, fully aware of the consensual playground they are able to play in without worry of crossing a line. In fact, this is often the pain point for many of the dominants I work with, where they feel unsure about how intense or aggressive they can be and how the submissive's edge zone looks. Without this knowledge, operating in that settled, powerful energy as a dominant can be practically impossible. But my new Spanking Mastery bundle has everything you need to establish this fence line and craft mind-blowing spanking scenes with the tools to help you negotiate across simple key points, plus even more resources to set you up for spanking success. Just go over to patreon.com/LXerotica and download this bundle today. So first up today is this delicious ruby red Dragontail whip, which is commonly made of rolled cowhide for optimal movement, as you can see. This particular Dragontail is a very loose roll, but you can choose a tighter roll if that suits you better. There are so many options. Now, this toy provides an incredibly intense sting with great accuracy and is much easier to use than a classic single tail braided whip. And if you have long fingers like me, the thick braided handle provides a great level of control for even harder strikes. My vintage Tawse. This is absolutely one of my favorites for a number of reasons. This stiff, dense leather is about 8 millimeters thick, and this particular one has these 4 thin strands instead of the traditional 2, providing an intense strike, basically allowing the tool itself to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. A great feature if you're a petite dom like me. This is also a great example of how the tools you use and the goal of your scene can be leveraged for deeper immersion, such as using a Tawse for a disciplinary roleplay spanking between a head mistress and her naughty student, complete with a silk blouse, high-waisted pencil skirt, Cuban stockings, and a delicious pair of heels to complete the character. Now, I love this leather clapper because not only does it pack a very stingy punch, but the sound alone is enough to make a submissive jump. And it is a great psychological tool to induce a sense of anticipation or erotic fear in the mind of the submissive. Again, this thick wood handle provides a great grip and control, while the length of the slapper itself provides a great accuracy as you paint your submissive's backside 50 shades of red. Now, this one's going to be tricky to get in frame because this delicious leather flogger has these long, thick strands that can tickle, tingle, or thud against your submissive's flesh, depending on how you use it. And as you can see, this one is pretty formidable, so it's definitely not for beginners, and it will challenge your technique and your stamina. My trusty riding crop is my go-to weapon, and it really feels like an extension of my arm whenever I pick it up because I've just used it so much. As you can see, it has a nice tight loop and a good amount of movement in the handle for accurate and painful strikes. Perfect for a nice light warning tap or a full-fledged redirection. We also have my custom engraved paddle, another lovely gift from a former submissive with a penchant for being marked. I love engraved paddles because I enjoy the visual branding element without the risk or extreme pain of one. And this thick wooden paddle will definitely deliver a satisfying thud to any submissive wanting to be covered in the visible signs of your ownership. And as a bonus, I wanted to share this golden studded leather slapper. This is a gorgeous introduction to deeper sensation for those especially open-minded. And you can grab your own for 20% off with the code LX at thebadpeach.com. This slapper comes in this incredible, luxurious bondage set, complete with a leather mask, matching collar, leash, and a beautiful set of cuffs, a stunning rose gag. This is just the perfect way to bring sophistication and seduction to your next scene. You guys, look at this. I am absolutely obsessed with this rose ball gag. Look how gorgeous this is, you guys. And I cannot get over on the collar and the cuffs. Look at the beautiful bling gold. I mean, is this not just gorgeous? A perfect early Christmas present for a pet. Just follow the link in the description to start shopping and take 20% off your entire purchase with the code LX at checkout. So which of these tools is your favorite, and what toys would you like me to discuss and show in a future video? Comment below and let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.